Wow. Bob, can I get video games? Video games. Video game. There he is. There's Holgar. And welcome back. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Last time we left off, the rescue of the princess didn't go quite as planned. Oh.
これかお前さんの国の言葉を書いてみたんじゃ。水にかけておるじゃろう。では始めるとするかの。
Well, that's a bit cute. But yeah, last we left off, things didn't really go great. All the knights died. And then our friend and some other chump. So yeah, not great. Now we're going back. We're going back to look for. Let's see. Yeah, stream health is fine. Okay. Yeah. Just had to look for a second. Going back to. Just go beat up the witch. Just Paneri, Glimmy. Either way. Oh, that's how I get to that. Really? Scroll wheel? Map. Learning that 3 sessions in. You climb the flanking tower and move along the city wall that rings the city to run closer to the castle. A pleasant wind blows atop the wall, softening the stench of rot that hangs over the city. When you glance into the distance, the red setting sun clings to the horizon and endures, like a child that doesn't want to go home. Gildy breaks into a run. I want to reach the entrance before it gets dark. Fair enough. Just like yesterday evening, there isn't a single undead anywhere in the city. You descend the flanking tower to the ground and enter the large mansion near the cliffs below the castle. Oh yeah, this guy knew. We're following his route. Gildy. This is the home of the man who mined the rare ore known as the Ruby of Destruction, Gildy says. In the backyard, there's a shed built as if clinging to the castle cliff. Gildy opens the shed door and beckons you in. There, a horizontal tunnel yawns open in the bare cliff. The tunnel is reinforced with thick timbers and iron rails are laid along the floor. This seems to be the mouth of a mine. Oh. On the shelf on the shed wall, several torches are laid out. Gildy quickly lights the torches and hands them to you. Can also, yep. Gildy gives you all a grave look, then heads into the tunnel. You sure, why not? Let's take some extra. Always time for some spare torches. You follow Gildy into the narrow dark tunnel. Havelock follows after you. After a while, Gildy, who is up ahead, hurries back towards you. At the same time, several black shapes whirl around you with shrill, grating squeaks. Bats! Bats! Oh. I guess silence would be fine. Cast a silence spell. The bats crash into the wall and drop, unable to fly afterward. You've heard bats sense their surroundings through sound. For them, a world without sound is like being in the dark, unable to see. Havelock and Gildy also seem to be unharmed. Gildy gestures with his hand, let's move on. The passage slopes gently upward, curving left, little by little. Something comes into view ahead. A large skeletonized body lies with its upper half thrown out beyond the rails. Further in, a derailed minecart is visible. Let's look around. You look around carefully. A pendant set with a red stone and a scrap of paper lying on the ground closer to you than the skeleton. Let's look at the paper. You examine the scrap of paper. It looks like part of a page that once had writing on it, but the ink is run. You can't read any of it. There's signs a fire was lit and something burned nearby. Pick up the pendant. Yeah, a beautiful fire red gem is set into it. A silver pendant set with Ruby of Destruction, high quality. Despite its size, it can cast a disintegration spell once. However, it triggers more slowly than the ruby itself. It once belonged to Baron Bitscam, who built his fortune on the Ruby of Destruction. Yeah. Let's look at the minecart. Looks like it's been abandoned for a while, but there's nothing particularly strange. Skeleton. Just a skeleton. There's a caved-in mark on the skull. The cause of death is likely accident or murder. Sure. May as well. We got the mirror. You turn the mirror of truth on the skeleton and focus your mind, and a certain scene comes into hazy view. A man takes the king's commission and begins digging to investigate why the area around the royal castle rose up. During the investigation, a mysterious mineral brimming with powerful magic is found underground, and the man's purpose shifts from investigation to mining. The mineral is called the Ruby of Destruction. It is now widely known as the catalyst for the disintegration spell, but its mining site has remained a secret until recently. Bitscam, who had bankrolled the mining of the Ruby of Destruction, summoned the man here and killed him to seize his mining right. Yeah. Fearing the body would be identified, Bitscam got from the witch Ingborg a concoction that rapidly rots flesh. That's not taking... Alright. Hopefully that isn't picking up too much. Neighbors are being loud. Fearing the body would be... yeah. He rotted the corpse. Guilt in the lead, you walk next with Havelock behind you. This way, following Gildy deeper into the tunnel, you pass several places that look like cave-ins, detouring around where the path has been cut off. The tunnel is like a maze now. Without Gildy, you would get lost and never find your way out. After climbing a long slope and turning a right at a three-way fork, a huge boulder appears, blocking the way. At its top, a metal stake and part of a chain are fixed into place. Farther in overhead, you spot a massive boulder that seems to be hanging unnaturally from the ceiling. Like, there's no real reason to have a trap, is there? Yeah, but it seems like a trap. Says it's fine. As you climb over the boulder, you see Gildy's foot catch on the chain along the wall ahead. Dive into the side tunnel. Don't run into it. You dive into a side tunnel a little ahead. Behind you, with a tremendous rumble, choking dust billows up. Before long, the cave-in stops and the tunnel grows quiet. You realize Havelock is gone. But there's no reply. Somehow you have a strange feeling that Havelock is safe. For now, you focus only on reaching the dark castle. You press deeper into the tunnel. The bare, rocky ground suddenly gives way to a solid corridor of neatly laid stone. Far down the straight passage, you see a faint light. It seems to be seeping through a gap in the door ahead. A black shadow keeps flickering across that light. When you listen closely, you hear a dry, scratching sound like something clawing at the wall. When your torchlight reaches it, the source of the sound reveals itself. Rats! Giant rats! 3 enormous rats are gnawing on bones and food scraps, but when you approach, they freeze and stare at you. Among the bones scattered across the floor are unmistakably human remains. To them, you might look like a fresh meal. Either way, if you want to go further ahead, you'll have to deal with them. This is a bad idea, but try petting them. You reach out and stroke the rat's forehead. Roll 1 die to see how it reacts. It's a 5. Well, your hand gets bitten. Keep trying to pet them. Surely this'll work. Okay, yeah, okay. Enough of that. Let's fight these rats. Fuck.
さあ気を取り直してもう一度じゃ
10, huh? Don't have... God, yeah, that's my only healing. Yeah, let's freeze him. Fuck him up. Nice. Can't act for 4 turns. Okay, yeah, we've got them then. Yeah. We just do our damage. Just freeze the rats. When one rat slumps to the ground, the others suddenly grow quiet, seizing the chance you head for the door ahead. As the door closes, you catch a glimpse of the other two rats tearing into the fallen one. Damn, ruthless. That's nature. A table and chair sit in the middle, and a candelabrum holds several thick candles lighting the room in a steady blaze. Someone must have been here just moments ago. At the back of the room, a staircase climbs towards the ceiling. Gildy looks startled to find the place lit, but he wastes no time heading up the stairs. Let's see. Hilrevi said she saw... Yeah. She divined, like, the path we would take. I couldn't see beyond that. Please forgive the man at the watchtower. This was fate. Yeah, but, like, he killed you. He killed you, Hilrevi. That tree. Well, let's search the room first. On the table are maps of the castle's grounds and interior. You commit them to memory. The plans show a mark on a room deep beneath the castle, and another in front of the main gate on the western side of the castle grounds. You find nothing else that catches your interest. Pull them up. Night sky greets you at the top of the stairs. You're outside. It seems you finally reached the surface. All around you, only the walls of ruined houses stand in rows. Ahead, you see a towering castle wall and a huge gate. Beyond them, the dark castle juts out like a wet gravestone. Around the wall lies a water-filled moat, and a single bridge leads to the great gate. Behind you is a cliff, and below you can see the moonlight streets of Ershing. According to Gildy, this is a cluster of ruins on the west side of the castle, right in front of the main gate. How'd you find this route? A chatty fairy told. Okay. The princess's fairy friend. Cyril or whatever. Gildy beckons this way. You follow him at a jog across the bridge over the moat and up to the gate. The portcullis has been lowered and you can't get inside. No sentries are inside atop the flanking tower. Feels like a miracle you make it this far without being spotted. Beyond the portcullis, a brazier burns, while three soldiers talk among themselves. On the opposite wall, an open door spills light into the passage. This gate is a gatehouse, an entire building in itself. There may still be more soldiers stationed inside. Well, let's hear what they're talking about first. You eavesdrop on the soldiers' talk. The guards are three men, mustached men, a short man, and a young man. Looking closely, you see they all wear the army of Lucifer. The other place, huh? The mustached man says, bet everyone's drinking right about now. Hey, you hear Regent's crazy about the witch? Short man says, he is? Yeah, I heard. But she's not giving him the time of day, right? It's hilarious. Apparently the order was find a love potion in the witch's room. Yeah, I know. And that bastard Logan went sneaking into the witch's room, right? Oh, the fucking the werewolf from last time. What Logan did? Come to think of it, I haven't seen Logan lately. kidding! The witch nabbed him and turned him into a dog lord. And get this, they stuck him on guard duty in some part of the castle no one ever goes. All three clutch their bellies and roar with laughter. Just then, a soldier comes running in. What's going on? Looks like an intruder. Something about a ghost coming up out of a well or whatever. Huh, a well? How'd they get in? Apparently the bottom of the well connects to the underground. Going on patrol and grabbing a quick drink. Hey, wait, you did the same thing yesterday. Nobody's coming anyway. And why do I have to stay behind? Then you want to say that to Regent? No, it's fine. See, you keep watch. The mustached man heads into the castle, taking the short man, the runner, and 6 soldiers from inside the gatehouse with him. Left alone, the young man spits on the ground. What the hell? Damn it! Make a noise. You pick up a pebble and, hiding with Gildy beside the gate, you toss it at the portcullis. Clang! It's louder than you expect, but the young man heads into the gatehouse. Do you not notice the sound? As you wonder that, the portcullis begins to rise slowly. The portcullis rises until it's just high enough for you to duck through, then stops. Wait for him to check through. You wait for the young man to come check outside the gate. Before long, instead of the young man, 9 soldiers return to the gatehouse, led by the mustached man. Then the young man appears and asks why they've come back. The soldiers say they're here to fetch the ruler troop's robes. Oh. As long as you're wearing the ruler's robes, you can go anywhere in the castle without being questioned, the mustached man says. The soldiers don their red-purple robes and call back, hang in there until morning, and leave the gatehouse again. The young man watches them go for a moment, then dives into the gatehouse, comes back out pulling on a red-purple robe, and heads straight into the castle. All at once, Gildy fucking disappeared. You search everywhere, but you can't find him. It looks like he's gone off somewhere on his own. No point lingering here. You leave the spot and start searching the area. Okay. Ooh. Got fucking jousting grounds and everything. But we know, garden is the first. Yeah. Garden, alchemist tower, chapel, dark castle, kitchen, office. You arrive at a maze-like... Actually, is the library on there? That might be part of the castle. I'll worry about it later. Because I remember that dog demon wanted us to talk to him. You arrive at a maze-like garden. Moonlit hedges curve the razor-sharp shadows into the ground, as if chiseled there. A sudden whistling cuts through the air, and an arrow slams in the ground at your feet. The arrow buried in the earth bears a golden eagle feather, the same as the arrows that targeted Hilrevi and the others. It must have been fired from the roof of the nearby flanking tower. A second shot is coming. Dodge. 3. Yeah. We ain't getting hit. Squint at the roof and ready yourself to dodge again, but no arrow comes. You... ignore it and press on for now. You walk through the garden carefully. As you step into the arched rose garden, something is standing ahead. A short humanoid creature with long arms. It must be a monkey. It wears something like a... Yeah, this must be the friend. She wanted us to have a monkey smell that. You think this monkey is the princess's friend. Before you know it, the monkey darts away. You chase after him. Oh no. Puzzles. That's me. Oh no, I'm caught. Okay. You and the monkey take turns rolling one die and move your piece that many spaces. The monkey will flee. Well, you know. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is better. Oh, come on. You don't get to roll well. No, I think it's still... Oh. Going back. Okay. Actually, that might just be better for me anyway. Can you, like, roll low? Okay, you know what? Let's stop, like, right here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like, stop right at the edge. I think we gotta chase him into, like, this part. Or just roll better. I think rolling better might be the real play here. Okay, nice. Yeah, go into that part. Nice move. Managed to catch up to the monkey. You show the handkerchief. Show the monkey the princess's handkerchief. At first the monkey seems unsure, but gradually comes closer. The monkey comes over, takes the handkerchief, and sniffs it to confirm the scent. Once it seems satisfied it's the princess's, it fixes you with steady, sage-like eyes. Then he slowly slips a silver gleaming bracelet off his right wrist and hand it to you. When you take the bracelet, the monkey hastily vanishes into the garden thicket. As you study the bracelet closely, a sun gust blows in, and you instinctively close your eyes. When you open them again, a girl who seems to have come from nowhere is happily hopping around you. Good evening, I'm Ekil, the great spirit, the great wind spirit. The air around you begins to swirl. That bracelet is proof that I will lend you my power. If you wish to crush the schemes of the witch Ingborg, break it at once. Otherwise, use the bracelet. Then, wherever you may be, I will continue to lend you my power. The great wind spirit stops right in front of you and kisses your forehead. And I will grant you the wind's pulse. From now on, the power of wind will become a shield that protects you. Your defense increased by 1. The swirling wind around you surges like a tornado, then at an instant stops. And before you realize it, The great wind spirit is gone. There's nothing more to do here. Let's see, it was garden, then alchemist tower, yeah, then chapel. Okay. Take a sippy here. A fine tower stands here. Its lights aglow. Yeah, let's go inside, man. As you start walking toward the tower entrance, you suddenly hear something cuttling through the air above. You look up and see something large and black is moving through the sky. It flips its wings and dives at you at a breakneck speed. You die instantly. No. A shock hits your shoulder and you're sent flying. It only grazes you, but you lose 4 cheese. The attacker flies off, seeming to swing around behind the chapel roof. You wait a while, but it doesn't seem to attack again. You head for the tower entrance. As you gently open the door to the tower entrance, you hear a child scream from, "Wah! Help me!" Yeah, no way an actual child is here. Let's climb up slowly and carefully. Child's voice is coming from the top floor. You reach a door at the end of the stairs. Beyond the door, there's a loud bzzz. A child shouting, "Wah!" Things crashing, glass shattering, total chaos. Try to open it. The door, but it's locked and it won't budge. You unlock that shit. Lock comes undone and you open the door. The source of that obnoxious buzz is a giant hornet. It's bigger than your head. Ugh. The room is full of all sorts of chemicals and lab tools, books, bottles, stones, all kinds of things, and they're all scattered across the floor. The young boy begs, "Do something!" Do we have another way? Yeah, let's just put it to sleep, man. You cast a sleep spell on the hornet. It drops to the floor and stops moving. It seems to have fallen asleep. You grab its wings and toss it outside. The boy sits down on a chair in the corner of the room. "Thanks, you saved me. My name's Amlet. Nice to meet you." There's a loud noise coming from my dad's bag, so I opened it and that huge hornet flew out. "This is thank you for helping me." He gives you a black straw. So it's rotted? Oh no. A strange black strawberry that slowly releases air. Hold it in your mouth and you can breathe underwater for a while. But its sweet tart aroma fills your mouth so much that you might drown in your own saliva. I see. Well, you keep this in your mouth, you don't need to breathe. Even underwater, you can go a while witut coming up for air. It'll rot by tomorrow morning, though. And if you eat it, you'll feel better. It seems he helps his father, an alchemist, here in this tower. He also sells magical items and medicines, apparently. You ask about his family. When you ask about his family, Amlet says his father's been acting strange lately, and yesterday he didn't come home at all. Ever since the castle got weird, Dad's been working non-stop, and Ingeborg hasn't shown her face at all. You would ask about the father. The kid probably doesn't know. My dad's name is Bjorn. He loves booze, and he's always drinking by evening. You wouldn't know unless you took his clothes off, but he's got a big cross-shaped scar on his left shoulder. What's he doing with the witch? According to him, Ingborg hired his father and asked him to make something. What can I buy? As you can see, it's a mess. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of a discount for helping, but rare stuff. Well, I don't have any bucks, but hey, about the caged fairy. In a high-pitched voice, the fairy chirps, "Oh, interested in me, are you? Unlike Amlet, you've got good taste, customer." Shut it. It keeps messing with my merchandise, so I locked it up. A few days ago, he apparently found this fairy injured by the whale and treated its wounds. He finally started flying again today. Fairy says, "Hey, customer, let me out of here. I gotta get to the princess." You Cyrus? When you ask the fairy, "Are you Cyrus?" the fairy flinches. Amlet flinches too. No, it's not my true name, so it's fine, says the fairy. Amlet sighs in relief too. "Yeah, that's right, I'm Cyrus," fairy says. "If someone learns my true name, they can control me, so I never tell it to anyone," he says. "If you call me by that name, you must be the princess's friend, yeah? What happened to her?" You tell the fairy you rescued the princess. "What? I see, got it. Right. I'll come with you, customer, let's go." You give the fairy a firm handshake with your index finger. Sarah says, I may not look it, but I'm a know-it-all, so I'll be useful. True name is niece. Show him something I have. What do you want me to look? I don't have any of that, so... what magic items you got? Maybe I'll find some smackers and come back. Oh, that increases level. Oh, that's nice. The hit chance. Galdabach. Grimoire packed with charms of every kind. 3 mages of the Magic Nieces Membre wrote the original. A Euro mage reorganized it. Spells range from throwing lightning to forecasting tomorrow's weather. Let's see, golden necklace. Yeah. Got some defense. Yeah, okay. And potions, scrolls, anything good? Everything except the healing potion is medicine I gathered for Ingborg. It's much medicine. What's you planning to use it for? Liquid used as chimera culture fluid. It permanently increases your level by 1, but places a heavy burden on the body. As a side effect, you lose 80 gold? That's more gold than we've seen this game. Well, see ya. Oh fuck. Don't remember what next. You know what? Let's Alchemist Tower Chapel. Okay, yeah, it lets me just do that. Okay, chapel next. Chapel. You arrive at the Ruler Church Chapel. Cyrus pops out and says, "This is the Ruler Church Chapel. It's practically in ruins now, though." Suddenly you hear something slicing through the air overhead. You look up, and a winged monster dives at you with ferocious speed. Okay, we actually dodged this time. Nice. The winged monster skims right past you, and you leap aside. The monster flies off and seems to circle behind the chapel roof. You wait a while, but doesn't seem to attack again. You enter the chapel, staying on guard. lamps glow inside the chapel, and even now it still feels solemn. Sippy here. Wow. The chapel's beauty steals your attention, and you let the door close on its own. Bang! The door slams shut with a thunderous sound. The robed man praying at the altar seems to notice you. You... try to be friendly. You greet him, then wah! The robed man that comes running at you, wailing. The robed man is a priest of the ruler church named Martinez. He tramples. Outside, dead people are walking around. Ghosts are flying in the sacristy. And there's some unknown monster on the roof. Priest Eric went somewhere too. He must be fed up with foolish me. I kept copying manuscripts and I got to the name wrong. Eric, priest of the ruler church? Oh, that's the guy who urged them to take Ingborg, yeah. It's all the demon T.D. Felix's fault. And it's my fault too. Keep listening. This is some juicy stuff. He confesses his sins little by little, falling asleep while hearing confessions, often forgetting morning worship, and then, both things, I kept writing the name of ruler church's god wrong. It appears so many times that I got used to it. I wrote Ruther. I kept writing Ruther the whole time. And writing ruler and Ruther look so similar. Ask him about the chapel. He carefully explains the purpose and layout of each room. Okay, there's ghosts in the sacristy, apparently. And the tower, and on top has the monster. So scriptorium's probably fine. You open the scriptorium door, it's dark inside and it smells faintly. In the small room, there's a single desk for copying manuscripts, and the shelves along the wall are packed tight with books. You make sure it's safe and step inside. You look around and notice someone familiar in a prince's robe, slumped against the wall by the window. Someone familiar? I'll examine the person. You approach the figure slumped against the wall by the window. You recognize him. It's Martinez, the one who was just with you. From the stench in this room, it seems days have passed since his death. There are bite marks at his throat. He likely fled here and died at last. He doesn't even realize it. Oh, that was his ghost. Oh. Examine the bookshelves along the wall. Copies of scripture and documents of the ruler church are lined on the shelves. What surprises you is a single monk's book tucked in as if to hide it. Still, there's nothing here that truly grabs your interest. Let's look at the copy instead. The drawer. Anything in here? Inkwells and knife for trimming quills and scraping paper to correct mistakes. And you find 4 gold. Anything on it? A book lies open mid-copy. It reads, For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against rulers, against authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against evil spirits in the heavenly realms. For that reason, on the evil day, resist. And after you have done everything, stand firm. So put on the armor of God. Sure, man. Let's keep reading. That is, stand and fashion the belt of truth at your waist. Put on the breastplate of righteousness. Wear on your feet the readiness of the gospel of peace, and take on the shield of faith. By it, you will be able to extinguish the flaming arrows of the evil one. Also, put on the helmet of salvation and take the sword of the Spirit. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit much, man. Well. Ghost in the sacristy, or the monster on top. Sacristy. That's the, yeah, that's where all the treasure is. Martinez said ghosts are flying around in here, but... Oh, it's here! Something is descending from the ceiling. A pair of ghostly feet appears, and the body slides through as it slowly descends. For some reason, that haze seems to veil its face. When you murmur, Abbess Holm? The haze over her face lifts. She's indeed Abbess Holm. So you passed away. Do not grieve, Paneri. I am only leaving after completing my role in this world. The soul is eternal, and all of it is guided by the everlasting God. But I still haven't repaid the kindness I received. Paneri, you may not remember, but I learned so much from you. No, if anything, I'm the one in your debt. How could I ever repay your kindness? You too have a role to fulfill. Will you hear me out? Yeah, duh. Thank you. The one who now calls herself Ingeborg, please help her. She's trapped in grief and keeps repeating her mistakes. Please, help her. Help Ingeborg. On the underside of the old desk in the scriptorium, a knot has fallen out, leaving a hole. Put your finger in and pull out what I stuffed inside. It will surely help you. Is there an... Ask me anything. I will never close my door to you. When did you die? My body died 10 days ago. The cause was old age, a natural death. Well, that's good. Helrevi up there with you? Sorry about her, but you may be able to save her when the chance comes again. She died. Okay, yeah. How'd you spend your last days? For a time, I taught our monks teachings to Martinez, but lately I was bedridden, and every day I begged her, Lady Ingeborg, to put an end to this foolishness. What was your role? I had many duties, but as far as you can perceive, my role was creating the cause that led you into this world. Oh, okay. Then I leave it to you. Please, take care of it. Holmes' ghost smiles, slowly grows faint, and fades away. Clink! A keyring drops from the air. Those are the keys that open the Dark Castle's doors. Take them with you. Well, we found her. No, we have to go back to the script. We'll fine, climb the spire. Round and round and round and round, round and round and round and round. You reach the top of the spire. The view is wide, and the moonlit city of Irishing spreads out below. Martinez said there's some unknown monster on the chapel roof. You scan the roof carefully. There! Oh, a gargoyle. On the chapel roof, one of the warding stone statues lined up there moves like a living creature looking around you. But check elsewhere, I guess. You're not letting me check the... As you try to leave the chapel, Martinez spots you and read, "Please wait, it's dangerous outside." Tell him he's already dead. Surprisingly, he accepts it without much... I see, then I won't die again. I don't have to be afraid anymore, thank goodness. Thank you. O sleeper awake, arise from among the dead, and then you will be bathed in light little by little. His body turns transparent, fades away. Okay, but like I still kind of need to. Okay, now it's letting me. Not there. Scriptorium, right? On the desk. Put my finger in the hole. Hook my finger and pull it out. A golden magic ring is now a ring of protection. Yay! Okay, that's actually very helpful. Basically, yeah. More or less doubled our defense. Oh, why'd I... takes... Okay, yeah, let's... Well, heal up first, and then go up the spire and take care of that. I didn't actually expect it to not... Yeah, let's see. A golem created when the witch Ingeborg placed the soul of an owl, Bruno, Dukterge's beloved eagle owl, onto a rooftop statue of the chapel. The demon-like statue was crafted by the artist Bertel, famed for the giant stone statue. Merrick all grown up. Of Prince Merrick. At night it attacks from the roof. Its eyes enchanted so humans look like a rat. Oh, okay. Stone surface has been weathered and damaged by years of wind and rain, making it weak to blunt attacks. Yep, let's just whack it. Oof. Okay, yeah. Oh, you know what? How bad is disintegration? 1dx level damage. or 1 dice times level. Like I feel like the real answer is just freeze them. Freeze takes care of most things. Oh, freaking 15. Yeah, defense is too high. Weak to blunt attacks. But like where? Yeah, flame burst. He's probably weak to this. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's the real stuff. Now we're not going to be attacked by it when we try to go anywhere. Okay. Next was actually going into the Dark Castle. Yeah, Dark Castle, kitchen, office, treasury. You arrive at the entrance to the Dark Castle. A heavy, sturdy-looking door bars the way. Beyond this door, dangerous traps and dreadful monsters surely lie in wait. Inside the castle will be enemies everywhere. If you're going in, be careful. Put your hand on the door and try to open it, but don't budge at all. Looks like it's locked. Well, I have the key ring, but sure, let's look at the crystal ball. You see a ring of keys. You already have this key ring. Yeah, just unlock it. Torches on the wall can't light everything, leaving many pockets of shadow. Feels like an omen of the many dangers about to fall upon you. Close the door slowly and carefully, trying not to make a sound. When you turn back toward the castle interior, a strangely dressed girl is standing right in front of you. The girl watches you with mischievous grin. Who are you? What'd you come here for? Tell the truth. My name's Paneri. I'm looking for the witch, Ingvar. Doesn't seem like you're lying. Even so, this place isn't a place you can just walk into. From the girl's back, enormous bat wings spread wide. My name's Marguerite. Entertain me a little. Marguerite. You're probably... Yeah, you're a vampire. Oh wait, fused with a vampire. Marguerite, once human, fused with a giant vampire bat by the witch Ingvar, a woodcutter's daughter. She lived quietly with her parents in a small village in northern Lucifen. One day bandits attacked, her parents were killed. Wounded, she fled into the mountains, sprained her leg, and lay alone waiting for death. At sunset, a giant vampire bat from the forest, drawn by the scent of her blood, came. She was certain she would die, but Ingborg happened to pass by and saved her by fusing her body with that bat. Sure loves fusing people's bodies with things. Yeah, you're not like super strong, so let's just smack you. Yeah. Get it. Oh yeah. Oh. Phew. You smell like Lady Ingvar. The Batwing girl stops her assault. You really are interesting. This time I'll let you off later. With that, Marguerite vanishes down the corridor. You proceed through the castle. Let's see, it was kitchen first. As you walk down the corridor, a voice suddenly calls from behind. Where are you going? You turn around, a warrior in golden armor stands there wearing a skull mask. You talk to him. tell the Skull Warrior I have business further in. I see, then listen to me on the way there. The Skull Warrior begins, half forcing the conversation on you. Tonight, beneath this castle, the witch means to seal the souls of everyone in Irshing. We must stop her, no matter what. For now, thankfully, because the golden eye was stolen, the witch can't enter the underground beneath the castle. But if this continues, the witch will go herself and steal the souls of Irshing's people directly. I want you to prepare for battle with the witch and find the golden eye. Weirdly helpful, weird guy. I'll return this. Long ago I borrowed it from you. Saying that, the Skull Warrior hands you a silver ring. With your memory gone, you won't understand now. But you and I are bound by deep ties. In the end, our purpose will become one. A magic ring bearing Holgar's symbol. Spirit blessings surround the wearer, made of rare platinum ingrained inside. To my dear friend Rolf. Grants extra attack. Oh yeah, I can have both on? Nice. I'm counting on you, my friend. With that, the Skull Warrior vanishes. You come to the kitchen, utensils line the walls, and in the hearth at the back of the room, flames roar beneath an iron pot. Ghosts! So this is the kitchen. When we came here with the princess before, it smelled so good, but now it reeks. What on earth are the castle folk eating? He pinches his pointed nose. At the table in the center of the room, the ghosts of old cooks are gambling with dice. You may as well talk to the ghosts. Hey, what's going on? The old cook's ghost is cheerful and friendly toward you. They were head cooks in generations past, and it seems their custom is to gather here on Walpurgis night and gamble. Before long, they ask you, won't you play a game with us? You... Fuck it, why not? You decide to gamble with the ghosts. Yeah. Roll 2 white dice. If we win, we get gold. If we lose, they get my health. I'm unsure why I would want a bunch of gold, but sure. Man, you suck at gambling. The ghosts curse under their breath as they hand over for... Keep going. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You win. The ghosts scowl in frustration as they give me more. Let's keep going. Ghosts look close to tears as they toss you for... Yeah, that's probably good. Quit gambling with the dead, and let's look at the pot. As you head to the back of the room to examine the iron pot on the hearth, the old cook's ghost warns you, careful, you... Put out the fire first. You put out the fire, you use the tongs to grab the burning logs and drop them into a large water jug. Try to drop the last log into the water jar. The flames writhe like a living thing and leap at you. Fucking... Get burnt, yeah. Managed to drop the log in the water and put out the fire. The lid on the pot's hotter than you expect. We slipped on the nearby oven mitt and shift the iron pot's lid. A huge burst of steam jets out. Whole room goes white, can't see a thing. Wah! A woman yawns right beside you. At this, steam haze clears, a beautiful woman stretches. Thank you, it's terribly cramped in that pot. My name is Ekem, the great water spirit. The great water spirit points to a silvery water pitcher beside the pot. That pitcher is proof that I will lend you my power. If you wish to crush the schemes of the witch Ingborg, destroy it at once, otherwise use it. If you do, no matter where you are, I will continue to lend you my strength. As a token of my thanks for freeing me, I will grant you the pulse of water. From now on, the water's power will make your movements more supple. Get more attack. Let's see. Next is office. As you walk down the corridor, something suddenly lands right in front of you. We meet again. It's Marguerite. Was she hanging from the ceiling or something? I'm hungry, actually. Toss a coin. It's heads. Marguerite tries to bite into your neck. At the last moment, you shove her away. Clicks her tongue and runs off. Looks like a room used by the nation's ruler. Bookshelves lined with books and scrolls stand against the wall, and a large, splendid desk sits in the center of the room. The lamp's light casts a reddish glow across the room, but you see no one. Black ink is spread across the desk from an overturned bottle. Cyrus pops out and says, "This is the room Regent Duke Turgi used as his office." Oh, looks like he's still here. Observe. I don't see... Oh. At first glance, it seems no one is here, but you sense faint breathing from the desk's shadow. Call out. The moment you call out, a man with a crossbow rises from the desk's shadow. "Who are you?" The man shouts. You slowly raise both hands to show you mean no harm. The man wearing a crown readjusts his crossbow as if taking aim and threatens you, shouting, "Get out now!" Tell your name and ask his. "Silence, you filthy villain!" Are you Duke Turgi? Indeed, I am Turgi. Leave the room at once. Use the mirror. Nothing's reflected. No one's there. What's more, the room reflected in the mirror is dark, with only the window faintly bright outside. This abnormal sight makes cold sweat bead. And your mind comes to the information that Duke Turgi is already dead. Duke Turgi should be dead. What nonsense! But his face quickly turns pale and he lowers the crossbow and begins to wink. That's right, I died! What happened? It's terrible. The witch could do something like that. He drops the crossbow and covers his face with both hands. In a trembling voice, he begins to recount the whole sequence of events, as if squeezing words out. Yeah. On the advice of Eric the Prince, the priest who came to Edersting last year, he took the witch as court mage. She entered the castle. Turgi grew suspicious when she kept repeating, doing eerie experiments night after night, and warned her to stop. From that day on, he found it difficult to sleep. As he drifted off, Night after night, hallucinations of a black horse began to flicker in and out of sight. Around the same time, perhaps the plague, those strange experiments, the inexplicable hallucinations, sleeplessness. Yeah, his suspicion only deepened until at last he found the cause and captured her. Though exhausted to the bone, his spirit did not yield, holding his heavy head as if unseen hands supported it. He went to meet the imprisoned witch. No matter how little sleep I had, I swear this memory is not a dream. The turkey continues in a hard tone as if to refuse any doubt. From behind the bars, the witch spat strange words at him, Duke Turkey. By the time he realized it was a curse, it was too late. When the witch's words echoed through the cell, a violent dizziness pinned him to the floor. After that, he often couldn't remember shit. His subordinates would carry out orders he had no memory of giving. He would wander the castle in strange attire, eat foods he disliked, and drink lots of liquor midday. It worsened with each passing day, and the moment he remained, consciousness dwindled by the moment. Indescribable anxiety and impatience gnawed at him. This dreadful terror is something only those who lived it can understand. To realize that he could keep consciousness for only 1 hour a day, that realization was a miracle, like catching a thin thread in midair. And he gambled on that precious moment. Even if there were times he was unconscious, if he was not dying during them, might there be another self within that unconscious time? He tried calling out to the other self inside him, another self who lives through the unconscious time. There was an answer. And from what he heard, it was a criminal of Lucifang who had become a condemned man. I'm controlling this body by the witch's orders. This body is mine now. The moment he heard those words, Duke Turkey reflexively seized the crossbow and pulled the trigger, aiming at his own throat. Yeah. Yeah. After sobbing for a while and regaining a bit of composure, he stares into empty space. He seems to be looking at something only he can see beyond your head. Father, have I been of use to this country? He whispers faintly and then nods quietly again and again. Yeah. Passes on. Okay, but, like, got any good stuff? The room's plainer than we expect. The furnishings are certainly all fine quality, but that's all this room seems to contain. Only the bare necessities. The bare necessities. The simple bare necessities. You set your sights on a desk that stands out most among them, not in the flashy sense. Rummaging through the door, you find the golden key. It's probably the most ornate thing in the room. Take the key. Nothing else catches your interest. Treasury key. A gold key with lavish decoration. Castle had no treasury until ruby mining began 14 years ago. The wealth it bought led to building a treasury to store it. Let's see. Office, treasury. Yep. I kind of want to go to the library. Not going to be anyone in the dining hall, King's Tower, throne room, kitchen, pantry, armory. Well, let's go to the treasury. As you proceed down the corridor, you see multiple undead coming from ahead. The undead are packed wall to wall across the corridor. When you look back, a large number of undead are approaching from behind as well. Even if you challenge them, you'll be hopelessly outnumbered. There's nowhere to run. Yeah, grab the chandelier, like, go over them. You lose a large hook jutting from the wall to anchor the chandelier's rope as a foothold, climbing with your body pressed tight to the wall. Then you leap to grab the chandelier. Chandelier swings violently and molten wax rains down in sheets. Desperate, you hook your feet on it and hang there. Even so, the undead press and shove down the corridor towards you, but luckily, they're all looking down and don't notice you at all. Soon the corridor is packed tight with undead and a monstrous stench rises. The undead from both ends of the corridor run into each other directly beneath you and freeze in place. Time passes with you hanging from the chandelier, and beneath you, within arm's reach, a row of undead heads line up. Your arms start to go numb. You can't hold this posture. Not much longer. What do you do? Well, that's a bad idea, but you cling for just a little longer. Grit your teeth and keep clinging to the chandelier. Lose 1 HP. Sweat pours out and blurs your vision. Your arms and legs tire. Your body slowly sinks. Now you're just climbing desperately in a pathetic pose. Just a little longer. You cling on with single-minded desperation. Your mind is filling with nothing but the will to live. You don't know how much time passes, and your body slips again. Desperately cling. Then the pulley holding the chandelier tears free, metal and all, crash on the floor, still clutching the chandelier. You'd forgotten that through exhaustion pain, but what happened to the undead? Only you remain in the corridor. There's no one else. They must have moved on. Fucking hell. What a troll. This is the castle's treasury. I've never been inside, but I know the password. Door's locked, and a metal plate engraved with letters is fastened to the candle. I mean, you use the key. With a click, the door opens easily, the treasury filled with gold, silver, and treasures. As you step forward, a low male voice comes from nowhere. Speak the password. The first password is Echo. Echo. What's the next word? Erif. Akam. She thinks it. Erif? Erif? Wait, wait. Let me just pop a quick save. DiMaggio. As a matter of fact, Wrong. No sword can yet unmistakably a sword. My name is Skjolfning. I'm guardian of this. You know what? Are any of these the? Oh, wait. Ah, dang. Oh well. How? Okay, so that would be like just when we got here, huh? No, crystal ball first. Yeah, we have the key. Read the plate. No entry except authorized personnel. Any who violate this ban shall be cursed with death. Oh well. Use the key. Ekil. Ekil. Arif. Ekam. Arif. Arif. Ekil. Arif. Akam. Arif. Arif. Ekam? Wrong. Now, is there a right answer? Yeah, it gotta be a right answer, right? Echo. Eric. Ekam. Eric. Oh. Oopsie whoopsie. Kill. Eric. Ekam. Eric. Eric. Echo. Okay, if it's Arif again, can't be Arif again. You can't have the same thing 4 times in a row. Kill Arif. Ekam. Arif. 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 Oh fuck. It actually was. Like I swear this showed up earlier in the game. And I just can't remember. DiMaggio. Very well. In that instant, you feel the air in the room grow lighter. And yet, nothing else seems different. It's probably your... No, it isn't. From deep within, a sword with red blade flies out and stops in front of you. I know not who you are, but since you knew the password, you must be of the royal line. The red sword that speaks directly into your mind. It's the voice from before. My name is Skjolfning. You may have heard, but I am the guardian of the treasury. What brings you here today? Ask for its help. I want to borrow your power. Oh, you would borrow my power. To be honest, I've grown bored of this room. For a short while, I shall accompany on you. Lots of attack, less... Let's see. Excels at spotting enemy weak points. Extremely heavy and hard to wield. Look around the treasury. Look to the right. Oh, is this really wizardly? An alarm. It feels like some... No, it might be a crossbow trap. Disarm the trap. Really doing straight up wizardry. Crossbow. Oops. Nope, it was poison. Okay, we lose 1 HP. Fucking nothing. We got a beast horn though. All of a sudden you feel uneasy about touching the horn. Really cursed? Really? Its heads. The staff is possessed by an evil spirit. It's a powerful magic staff, but using it may make your body react badly. Just touching it may be fine. 20 attack. Damn, okay. Magic staff rained from the horn of a mid-sized antelope from the far southern continent. A powerful curse lets it drain vitality by touch. The wielder spreads antelope fur. After 10 days, they resemble a beast man. Okay, and on the right side, or left side even. Inspect it. Doesn't seem to be trapped. Which means it's going to be trapped. Yeah. Snake. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, it attacks, but then it wanders off. What you got in here? Oh, it's my shit. Really? Okay, finally. Uh. Hmm. Oh, wait. This is like a lot of stuff. Guess we don't need torches. Something else? Yeah, probably don't need that. And then, let's see. More trinkets water to gain healing in dire situations. I'll use the healing potion then. Oh yeah. And then all of my bread and no, the other healing is really okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use the cursed staff. I'm not going to use the cursed staff. What? Dang it, it won't let me just eat cheese. Yeah, I don't need that. Get an extra defense, sure. Yeah, don't really need that. Well, okay. Yeah, more gold. Pick strangely, it's a pebble again. These coins, or perhaps this entire treasury, must be under an illusion spell. Most are pebbles, but only one's again. Watch the coins turn into pebbles. Up close in the floor, they look exactly like gold coins, but lift them to chest height and they look like pebbles. Well, clearly there's a trick. You push aside hundreds of coins with your hands until all you see is the floor. On the exposed stone floor, you can see part of a large magic circle. You scrape at the circle little, but the pebbles still look like gold coins. I don't really care that much. Okay, we get 7. Yeah, good enough. Any other treasure? Treasure that kills me? Nothing. Okay. Well, next was supposed to be the witch's room. But I want to go to the library. Oh. I should walk down the corridor. A robed man appears ahead. Well, he's got a knife. So, this one's weak point is the head. Man who serves as Ingborg's agent under a secret order from the Pope of the ruler church. Such men constantly take a drug extracted from poppies, gaining some resistance to pain. Yet its side effects often break the mind. Their proof of faith is a red-purple robe tied with scale insect pigment. Oh, they got like red 40 or whatever. Yeah. Well. Your weak point is your head. Yeah, just whack him. He ain't shit. Whack him. Actually, I only had 10 HP. I didn't really need to do that. Yeah, take the rope though. Dyed with cocknail payment. Their skin is often red and swollen, and the cloth itches on contact. This is Ershing's proud treasure vault of knowledge. Academic books, history books, books on religion, philosophy, and literature. You could say all the wisdom of this nation is gathered here, but half the people can't read, so for them it's nothing but a useless hoard. Look for Marcosius. Good evening, thank you for coming. Just like before, the dog flutters in from nowhere and appears before you. Was the Mirror of Truth useful? Yeah, it helped. That's wonderful, says Marcosius. That aside, I did promise you a certain experience. Are you ready? I'm ready. Excellent. When Marcosius lands on the floor, a red magic circle appears. Then let us begin. What is about to happen truly occurred long ago. A crushing drowsiness hits you, and you black out. Where is this? A cold corridor hemmed in by stone walls. We're sure your sister called you. I'm going on ahead. Come after me too, sister, she says. Dite, where are you? You call your sister's name as loudly as you can, but there's no answer. With no choice, you move down the dark, cold corridor. You are facing east now. A faint stench drifts from ahead. You keep going forward east. You are facing east now. A four-way intersection lies ahead. You... keep going straight. It's a dead end. Looks like a storeroom. Iron armor, dolls, all kinds of things are piled here. You have no choice but to turn back. Go north. The passage bends east. Okay. East. It's a dead end. Looks like a storage room. Bags stuffed with something and wooden crates are scattered everywhere. Okay, so south then. Unless you're saying we were facing the wrong way from the beginning. Yeah. Faint stench drifts from ahead. You keep going. Three-way fork. Stench feels stronger. Right's always right. It's a dead end. Well, east then. Facing east. Strong stench. Trent. Yeah. You're facing east. Ahead, the passage bends north. Choking stench wafts from ahead. Go for it. Sturdy looking door stands there. Open the door. As you pass through the door into a vast space, the reek of rot slams into you and you start coughing. Oh, Ingborg, you came too. Honestly, you little sisters are impossible. From atop a circular stage on the right, a slender woman calls out to you. She's your older sister. The floor is laid with stone, paving and supported by stone pillars, yet the space feels like a natural cavern. A red magic circle lies before you, and on it a life-size doll kneels on the floor, slumped as if hanging its head. In large round hollow in the left corridor, more than a dozen people lie piled atop one another, heaped like a mound. Where is Dite? She's right in front of you. Yes, that big doll. Her original body is somewhere in that pile of body. Why the bodies? These people, what are they? I was experimenting. They're already dead. No, more accurately, their souls have been taken. They're starting to rot too. The smell is awful. Your sister grimaces and waves a hand in front of her nose. Why would you do this? I wanted to know my own power. What my Holger's magic can do. How much power I truly have. What do you mean your power? The Holger's magic I inherited from grandfather. Mine, in a word, is magic that moves souls. Gathering them into one place, putting them into something else. Like that one doll, for example. More importantly, listen, Borg. Right now, every last soul of those people is inside me. Isn't it amazing? It's unbelievable power. With this much power, I can cast magic as much as I want. I won't even age. And then the injury heals right away. Just a dozen or so people give me this much power. Imagine how wonderful it would be if I gathered every soul in this country. Why'd you turn Vita into a doll? Because I had no choice. That girl said, I'll tell father. Just all quiet, won't you, Ingborg? We gotta play it cool. We gotta lie for now. You say yes, a vein throbs on your sister's forehead, and she shows a twisted smile. You liar, she shrieks, glaring at you with bloodshot eyes. What will you do now? I'm going to run a few more experiments, and I thought I'd use Dite to carry out that heap of corpses. I'll change your body and make you help too. I think there was iron armor in the storeroom. You're terrified and shake your head. You inherited some of grandfather's magic too, didn't you? Afterwards, something comes back to you. Years ago, a memory you hate. In your mind, a memory rises, wings sprouting from a dog's back. What a shame, I doted on you so much too. I'll live as the princess in your place. Your sister's face twists into something vile. You... Run away. We can't beat her. You try to run, but a surge of invisible force clamps down on your heart and tries to rip it out. Can't breathe at this rate, you'll die. You feel like you're being tossed around inside a raging storm. Your soul is toned for a body and oh. So we were supposed to try. Okay. Okay. I'll resist. Lunge at her. It's useless. For a moment, the red magic circle seems to flare. A surge of... Can't breathe. At this rate, you'll die. You feel like you're being tossed around. The memory surges up again. A dog and a bird, two bodies merging. A sensation like they're being pulled into each other. Resist the magic. Okay, no, we are absorbing our... Oh. No. Rewind time. We're absorbing our sister. We are lunging at her and absorbing that bitch. You absorb your sister into yourself. Your hand sinks deep into your sister's chest. What are you? The next instant, her body is sucked into yours. Your body grows larger. Your sister's voice, the tailor's voice, the server's voice, the old gardener's voice. So many voices ring inside your head. You kill them all. You can't stay here. You hoist up the doll with Dite's soul inside and leave the basement. Then you slip out of the castle at midnight and sprint through the pitch-black streets. By the time the sun rises, you and Dite disappear into the dark forest. So no one finds you. So no one ever knows. So, how was it? Marcosius flutters in front of you. It seems you're back to your original self. A pretty fascinating experience, wasn't it? Marcosius circles playfully as it flies you. Ask a question. Was that my past? Yes, it is. You merely remembered the real... Oh. The real reason you came back to this castle, I think the answer lies in the memory you just saw. I'm glad I got to see you tonight. Well then, farewell. With that, Marcosius flies away and vanishes beyond the bookshelves. You seem utterly mentally exhausted. You want to rest a bit now. Feeling slightly dizzy, you leave the library. Ah. So who's this Ingborg then? It's not the real Ingborg, I'm the real Ingborg. Well, next was the witch's room. So, as you walk the corridor, a sweet rose-like scent drips in from nowhere. A beautiful, translucent woman slowly floats through the air. As you stare in shock, the woman's ghost says, "My son was in your care back then. Truly, thank you. I am grateful." Okay. No clue. This is the room the Witch Ingborg uses as her bedroom. It used to be the Prince Nut's room. Not the fake one, the real Prince Nut, you know. As you stand before the door to go in, you hear a sound from within. Someone is trying to come out of the room straight towards you. Realizing it would be bad to see, you fling open the door at the room opposite and dive inside. The room is pitch black and you see nothing. But as you shut the door, you glimpse only a crude bed and a desk. There's no exit except the door you just came through. You wait quietly. Door suddenly swings open and a short man comes in. His back looks bent, almost stumble. Stay perfectly still. Oh, someone's there, isn't there? The man sniffs the air as he looks around. From the way he acts, it seems this man cannot see. As you watch him closely, you're startled. The man isn't bent into a tight V shape. He has a large hump on his back. "Ah, Lady Ingborg, why would you come in a room like mine?" The man mistakes you for the Witch Ingborg. You ask why he thinks that. "Sorry, I've got a nose, you see. I caught Lady Ingborg's scent. So who are you, then?" "I'm Paneri." So you're called Paneri, are you? What are you doing?" "I'm looking for the abbess home." He relaxes a little and said, "If you want to see her, try the chapel." Thank him and leave. No reason to kill a blind hunchback. As you walk down the corridor, a mage appears ahead. "Dog, I got the robes." "Yeah. I don't." 4 soldiers are standing in front of the room. Handle 1 or 2, but all 4 would be trouble. Fight drags on, and the call for reinforcements. You won't stand a chance. What? What? Can I get that one more time? Let's see. Alchemist Tower, Chapel, Dark Castle, Kitchen, Office, Treasury, Witch's Room. Witch's Room, then leave the castle. Okay, yeah. Find the golden eye. It's up in a great tree, woman says. Okay, no. Okay, they're just blocking the way. Okay. I guess we just leave the castle? I believe it was Bird Pot Tree? Ah, Museum Ruins Bird Pot Tree. It's called the bird pot because it bears a lot of small berries bird love. Still, it's your first time seeing a trunk that's grown this massive. They say a scary bird monster living up the tree used to be a human thief. Something's flying. Okay. Museum ruins, which I guess would be the northern ruins? It's the only ruins I see on there. Make your way to the northern ruins outside the castle wall. Only the stone outer walls remain of these ruins, and the blue grassland surrounding them shimmers and ripples like moonlit water. It's quiet here, strangely calming. Cedars pops out and says, I don't think there's anything here besides ruins, but it might be a perfect place to hide. Walk around for a bit. You decide to walk around across the the meadow for a while. After a short stroll through the beautiful moonlit scenery, the ruins begin to look different. More tall walls that are relatively intact come into view, and you can picture what buildings used to look like. As you gaze at the ruins, you catch sight of a beast racing across the top walls at incredible speed. You look for tracks. Yeah. No. No. I'm going. Down. That's the only... Museum ruins, Birdpot Tree Barracks, Great Moat. Then back to barracks, cemetery, watchtower. Search for the bird monster. Climb the trunk. As you climb onto a thick branch stretching sideways, a sudden gust blows. The bird monster. Hand it over! Gold! Gold! Sure, speak to it. Hand it over! Gold! Gold! Well, I don't have much gold except for that, so give it some money. No gold, this, no! Something from my pack? Just the staff, huh? And like, that's my only staffs, and I don't really feel like using the sword? Yeah, no. Give up talking. Fuck it, we fight. Its weak point just swings. Bird up. Freeze him. Frozen for 2 turns. How you like that, dipshit? Just freeze a bird and beat him up. Monster bird screeches. It hurts and flees. Then once it's a good distance away, it whips around and charges at you with terrifying speed. Even a glancing hit will leave you badly hurt. Well, can't fully dodge. Only grazes you, but we lose 4 hits. Well, yeah. Beat this bird up. 13. Magic missile. Magic missile. Oh, come on. Canary. Okay, that should be fine. Damn it. Come on, Paneri. You're making me look bad. Drink some wine. Fuck up. There. Oh, come on. Paneri, please. Let's see. Ex-human fused with an eagle. By the witch's experiments, he was once... Oh! This was Gertie. He remembers a little of his human life, yet his craving for gleaming gold remains. Okay, come on. Oh. Take another 5. Okay, fuck it. Fuel fast. Yeah. The monster bird lets out a dying scream and crashes to the ground. Okay, climb the thing. Climb higher. After climbing for a while, you find a huge basket-like thing made of countless strangled... You mean like a nest? Yeah. Inside are lots of glittering things. Most of it's junk. But there's a beautiful jewel, gleaming gold. Some sort of golden eye. Was cemetery next, or was it moat? Let's see. Barracks, then moat. There's a tale that the Great Earth Spirit is imprisoned in the building halfway out in the Great Moat. I don't know the details myself, though. The arrow buried in the earth. Yeah. Okay, we actually dodge it. Okay. In the center of the Great Moat is a cylindrical building. A small boat is moored before you, and further along the moat to the right you can see Watergate. Go to the barracks first. Barracks. Follow the path. Follow the path she saw. Seems to be barracks where the castle's soldiers live. From outside, there isn't a single light. Looks like no one's here. It's hard to say, but this building, your kind went through something awful. Peek in through a window first. As you approach the window, the vile smell makes you choke. Yeah. They're reeking in there. They're rotting. Enter with the light spell. Bananas, yeah. Cast the light spell, pinch your nose against the stench, and enter the barracks. Near the entrance is a plain hall. The floor is filthy and waste lies everywhere. Is this what caused the smell? There's a door straight ahead, a corridor to the left, and midway you can see stairs leading up to the second floor. Let's open the door ahead. Dark room doesn't look ransacked, and there's barely any smell. Don't sense anyone hiding. Fairly large room, one big room at the center. Several shelves lining the wall. Whole bundles of paper in one boxes. Check the shelves. Anything? Yeah, duty rosters, daily supplies. Open just one more. Get some torches. And the table. Lots of papers. going on? Not experiencing. Select to roster for soldiers. Most entries are gate duty or training, but 10 days ago everyone was assigned to drills outside the castle wall. And on that day, the shift runs from morning until midnight. 9 days ago, everyone is off duty, and after that, nothing's recorded. On the shelf beside the desk, there's an iron handle with 4 spokes. Take the handle, that's like a water gate handle, right? Yeah, floodgate handle. That's probably what we needed. Second floor, from the stairs up. Filth-stained footprints continue. Bunk beds. Yeah, these are the bunks. May as well enter the room. Dirty sheets have been torn off and spread across the floor, and near the center of every bed there are traces of filth. From the looks of it, they died at the same time. Uneasy, you check several other rooms, but every bed has the same filth mark in the middle. Most likely, everyone stationed in the barracks died in a single night. Poison or magic, either way, a great many soldiers are dead. And every one of those bodies must have left those rooms on their own feet. Nothing else seems to catch your interest. Go down the corridor. Countless footprints, all tracked with filth. And worse, as you go further down the corridor, the stench grows. You start to hear voices too. Return to the entrance. Because I know we come back to the barracks later after the moat. Oh. You open the door to leave the barracks. Outside stands a single soldier in plate armor facing you. Wait and see. Soldier only sways on his feet. He neither calls for help nor attacks you. He's undead. It's Kiritz! He lurches towards you, slack-jawed and drooling. There's no trace left of the brave man he was. Yeah. Let's take care of him, eh? Golden diamond praised as Ershing's treasure, it shines with a golden glow and magical enthralls those who behold it. It's also enchanted with telepathy. Looking through it grants knowledge you should not. Okay, so it's the same as the crystal ball. Do we use the lightning? Yeah, Kiritz. Captain of the Ruler Knights, Nut Unit, turned into a living corpse. In life, he was a superb knight. He feared Ingborg to his core. His own soul has been taken inside. Body is now soul of Kling, an older knight, who once served as his right hand. You know what? Use the flame burst. Yeah. 24 damage. Yeah. You drape the fallen Kiritz with his blue cloak and leave the place. Drape what's left of him. Because we just blew the hell up out of him. You arrive at the great moat that encircles the castle wall on the east side. A sudden whistling cuts through the air and, yeah, arrows. Fucking guys still shooting at me. Always 2 arrows at a time, too. In the center of the great moat is this, cylindrical building. Go to the water gate. Floodgate works by turning gears to raise and lower the sluice board, regulating how much water is released. Well, we have the handle. Yeah. So, make it drop. Go look at the moat. The moat's been drained, and a small boat lies overturned on the exposed bottom. The mooring rope has snapped under the boat's weight. In the center of the great moat stands a cylindrical building like a small tower, and before it lies a startling sight. A gigantic 2-headed snake is writhing on the bottom of the moat. To think a creature like this was living underwater. It seems that on land, its sheer bulk keeps it from moving freely. Like, go to the building. Seems the building's entrance used to be below the water line. Now that the water's gone, you can enter with ease. Feel your way forward through the pitch-black entrance, gaping like a monster's mouth. Partway in, it becomes a staircase you climb, feeling for each step so you don't stumble. Feeling your way onward, you bump into a wooden door. Search for the handle and gently push open. Who are you? A commanding man's voice echoes in the darkness. Close your eyes and the world vanishes. Open them and the world's born. A lamp is lit. Deeper within and the area grows brighter. What shows who you are is only your past deeds and memories. The man's voice continues. Do good and you become good. Do evil and you become evil. That's all. This time, the lamp on the right is lit. Then what will you become? The lamp on the left is. You fall asleep tonight and wake tomorrow. First, do something enjoyable. The sound echoes, and you can't tell where the speaker is. And by doing something enjoyable, that is you, Dimagyo Nami. A man slowly descends from above. Good of you to come, young one. I was restoring the mural just now. This place is too damp for my liking. The pale man lands on the floor with a mischievous look. I am Dimagyo Nami. I call myself the painting fiend. And yet, my true nature is, as you can see, the great earth spirit. It seems the painting fiend was floating in air as he painted. The space is cylindrical like the outside, with not a single window. A grained painting, like something from a myth, covers the entire wall. May as well praise the mural. What's painted here is how the world and this country came to be. If you're interested, I can explain. How about it? Sure, may as well. Excellent. To tell it all would take 2 days, but neither of us has that kind of time, I imagine, so I'll speak briefly of the 4 spirits. We, the 4 elements of earth, water, fire, and wind, are symbols of a cycling power. Earth begets water, water begets wind, wind begets fire, and fire begets earth. Yeah, it's like the Tao shit, you know? Like feng shui and shit. We existed as the world's mechanism. human thoughts born of awe, where that power gained personhood to our function. 2,000 years ago, Holger set foot upon this land and forged a pact with us. Within Holger's circle, we can appear like this, half spirit, half matter. Though we are bound as well, that is enough for now. The painting fiend clears his throat. I must thank you. I was imprisoned by the Witching Borg, but thanks to you undoing the door seal, I am free at last. You have my gratitude. So I intend to reward you, but it must be a reward worthy of what you are. When people take hold of something beyond their station, it only makes them miserable. And you will paint for me now. I'll judge your reward by the result. It's nothing too hard. Just use the materials here to recreate what your right brain has grasped. This paper is that fine stuff from your world, Kent or Kent, or whatever it's called. And the paints are Likite. How do you read that? Well, names aside, they're quality paints. Before a white canvas, you struggle over what to paint. Paint a portrait. Paint a portrait. It's a 4. So it's an alright portrait. Painting's complete. Is my face truly this twisted? Well, so be it. Splendid! The fiend seems pleased with your painting. Good. First, as your reward, I'll give you this. Saying that, he hands you the Earth Spirit jar. This jar is proof that I will lend you my power. If you wish to crush the schemes of the Witching Borg, break it at once. Otherwise, hurry and use it. Then, wherever you may be, I will continue to lend you my power. And I will grant you the Earth's pulse. From now on, the power of Earth will harden your body. Yeah, get some defense. Next, I'll give you 10 coins. Lastly, I'll give you this dragon toy. Yeah, I'll just take the healing potion. A wooden dragon toy. At once sealed a golden dragon that rampaged in the Horse Mountains of eastern Uran. The dragon has since reformed and now awaits the day it will be freed. Its name is Gold Thra. Think carefully of where you use this dragon toy. Its name is Gold Thra. He was the strongest dragon around here. This toy can awaken it just once. It will strike down any foe in a single blow, so use it only when you think you cannot possibly win. That is all of your reward. The fiend clears his throat. Now then, it's about time I leave this place as well. I'm sick to death of being shut away. But painting to my heart's content for the first time in ages was surprisingly fun. With that, he gives his farewell, and the fiend disappears. No, in an instant, you find yourself before the Great Moat. Since you had a rare experience. Yeah, level up. And then we're supposed to go back to the barracks. But I will probably end it there for now. So, I hope you all had a lovely day. And I am going to take off for now. I will finish this on Wednesday at the same time. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Until then.